Okay, so I can't help it. I have so much more to say. I've been thinking of things. I reread or rewatched my video that I just recorded, and I thought of a whole bunch more things that just happened. Okay, so like for example, one of the funny things we played Uno, and while we were in Costa Rica, and just during our downtime, you know, just kind of relax, do whatever. Well, one of the funny things about Uno there is they play it differently. They play, for example, like the zero is like slapjack, where everybody slaps their hand down, and whoever's the last person to slap their hand on top of the card has to pick up 2. They also play Costa Rican rules where if somebody puts down like a blue 4, you can put down a blue 4, and therefore you skip everybody's turn in between you and that other person. So like if it were me and 2 people ahead of me and 2 people behind me, and the person in the middle puts down a blue 2 and I put down a blue 2, I just skip 2 people to get to my turn, and now the 2 people ahead of me can go. Same with double downs. If I have a yellow reverse, the next person can put down a red reverse, and it'll go back to the person behind me. Same with +2, +4, draw 4, whatever. You could keep going +2, +2, +2, +2, and then it could come back to me, and I'd have to pick up like 8, which I thought was kind of cool. And it was just really fun and really fast, and things like that. I like those kind of rules. Also, they had blank cards, which were blank, just colored, and you could put your own symbol on it. Well, they didn't. Instead, they made those wild, but based on the color. So, for example, if you had a blank yellow, you could put it down on top of a yellow and call out the number. Or you could put it down on any color. Like, let's say you had a blank yellow and you put it down on a red 4, it became a yellow 4. So it was kind of like a freebie, one way or another. Anyway, that was pretty cool. I like that. Let's see what else. Oh, Gina, who's very quickly becoming a very good friend of mine, was really funny. Halfway through the vacation, we were talking about just Spanish accents and people and songs and Enrique Iglesias and Julio and all this kind of stuff. And we were joking around about Jennifer Lopez and taco flavor kisses for my pen. If those of you have seen that South Park episode. Well, she decided that she was going to take that on as like her own little personality. And, well, we were sitting on the boat and she was pretending to be Jennifer Lopez. And I'm like, I was barefooted and I'm like, well, fine. And I stuck out my foot and I go, this is Jennifer Lopez. And it was just such a stupid thing, but it was really funny for us. And anytime that she didn't want to do something or she didn't understand something or whatever, or like somebody would try to be funny or insult or whatever, even in jest or whatever, it was just she would throw out this, Jennifer Lopez does not do catering or something like that. You know, just it was hilarious. What else did we do? Some other funny things that I just... Oh! Okay, so they have a cat. And the cat's name is Puss. And apparently it means something in Norwegian. I don't know. But to us, it was kind of funny because, well, we're Americans and Puss is funny. So this cat grew up in Costa Rica, and instead of chasing mice, it chases geckos. So, the funny thing about it was this cat found a gecko. It fell off the ceiling onto my hand. It scared the hell out of me because I didn't know it was coming. Fell onto my hand. I threw it like, ah! And it went to Tony. Tony didn't know what it was, so he flicked it off his shirt, and the cat like leaped at it, chased it across the room, caught it, and spit it out to play with it. Didn't want to eat it, just wanted to play with it. Would let it go, then catch it with his paws. Then let it go, then catch it. And it was just the cutest thing. Anyway, apparently, out of all of it, she bit his tail off. Which is okay, I guess, because geckos grow back their tails. What else? Oh, God, there's so many other things. Oh, okay, so here's the funny lead into that. The last day we were there, they have skunks in Costa Rica, but they don't look like our skunks. They look more like badgers. Well, but they spray. Well, apparently there was a skunk in the area, and they really mind them. They mind their own manners. You know, they're pretty cool. Even if they're scared, unless you lunge at them, they don't really do anything harmful. Well, apparently, one of the skunks got into Thomas and Viga's room and scared the cat because, oh my God, it's an intruder. And the cat, who also, by the way, attacks dogs to keep them off her property. Yeah, it's weird. The cat is like the guard dog for dogs. Well, apparently, protects the house, went to attack the skunk, not knowing what it was, and, well, got sprayed. And, so the funny thing about it, we were joking, is, on the way back, we were saying how, Thomas's pussy smells, and I know it's stupid and it's childish, but it was really funny when you haven't had any sleep and you had to spend 7 hours on an airplane. So, other than that, again, I want to give out shouts to my friend Grant, who was gracious enough to take care of us while we were in Fort Lauderdale. I want to say hello to the people we met in Dallas-Fort Worth. Thank you to the flight, I don't know if they're customer service people or what they call them, but I want to thank those people who helped me get on my flight from Denver to home. And everybody's calling me right now. And I think that's it. I think I'll let that go. There's probably a bit more that I'll bring up in one of my blogs later on, but as for now, I can't think of anything. It's Thursday, and I am going over to Tom Pesky's house because he invited me over for dinner, and which is I out of the blue. He sent me a text saying, you know, did you hear that I got a job at, oh shit, I didn't want to take this way. Did you hear that I got a job at Cruise? And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. He's following the path of I don't want to say stereotypical, but the typical gay guy. The typical, I'm out, I'm proud, I'm here, I'm cute, I'm going to get a job at a gay bar. And everybody knows we were all there once, you know, you were, you know, BJ, Drew, myself, we all did it. We went through our phase where, you know, we had to date a whole bunch of people and dance the night away and get no sleep and all that. So I can't really fault him for it, but in the same respect, looking back on it, I'm like, okay, it's expected, it's typical. This is what he should go through. And part of me just wants to tell him, you know, I don't know what you're going to get out of it because I don't know what I got out of it. I don't know what BJ got out of it. But the other part of me says it's something that he needs to go through. And I know a lot of it is influenced from some of the people that he hangs out with, because his personality has changed a little bit now that we're not dating. He's a little bit more apt to trying new things and going out and doing a lot more things that it seems like he wouldn't have done when we were dating. So that was that. Other than that, I'm going to dinner. He's making dinner tonight, so that's cool. Should be fun. And Tony's coming into town tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. He and I are getting very close. He is just such an amazing guy. I know I just brushed on it briefly in my last video about him, but he really is a great guy. He's generous, and he's sweet, and he's kind, and he's genuine. And I don't think he knows how to lie for real, like actually lie. So whatever the case may be, he's adorable, and I'm really lucky that we met that night, and I'm even luckier that he likes me as much as he does, and that he waited for me. You know, he didn't try to break me up with Tom, and he didn't try to, you know, get in between us with all the drama, but he still kind of sat in the wings and hoped that something may happen. And, you know, I couldn't resist his charm. He's just a really nice guy. So I'm going to end that with a good note that says, I'm really digging on him, and we'll see where life takes me on that. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.